What is going on, everyone? This is the Brandalorian back with another action figure review, and today we're looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra ZANDAR Dreadnok. I do not know why there is no Dreadnok logo on this packaging because he is 1000% a Dreadnok, but nevertheless, the package we've been seeing for the last few waves. There he is looking in the window box there, spinning the box around. We've got a pretty cool image of ZANDAR there, and then spinning him around to the back. He is number 146, and we've got him just outside the garage there, which is kind of recreating the diorama that some of the other Dreadnoks have been around, like Ripper and Buzzer and Road Pig and so on and so forth. And pretty cool. We've got a little Road Pig shield, riot shield there, so that's a cool little Easter egg. Spinning it around, we've got his specialties there with the QR code there. And without further ado, let's go ahead and crack ZANDAR. All right, now we have ZANDAR out of the packaging, and I think he looks stunning. I've been seeing the reviews and seeing the photos. The early renderings had me excited for this figure. Really kind of complete, almost complete the Dreadnok team, but for sure completing the Zartan Zarana ZANDAR family. But first impressions, this head sculpt and face print is stellar. I mean, he really kind of feels like a person. And what I mean by that is there's just the most subtle facial expression on him. I don't know if the camera is quite picking it up, but he just kind of invokes like this slight arrogance. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but the face print looks great. The tribal tattoos are paint. I'm not sure if this is paint or tattoos. Is looking really good. The hair is painted with a wash. He's got a really cool, very 80s Karate Kid Rambo headband there. Looks good. We've got some gauges in the ears. That looks cool. He's got a nice cleft chin. The bandana looks great. The shoulder pauldrons look awesome. I mean, look at that. Really cool, you know, gold skulls and chains and chainmail there. It's really, this is one of those G.I. Joe Classified where they've really amped up and made it classified. Like they took what the original 80s design from the Real American Hero line did and then just brought it to a more modern, realistic feel, while still honoring that original design and character. We've got the crop top here. He's got a bare chest underneath there. And I know those tattoos kind of go all the way around, which we can take a look at later. We've got a really cool Dreadnok tattoo there. And we've got this forearm guard there. Kind of like an archer. But everything looks great. A lot of new here with this figure, which I appreciate. Moving on down, we've got a buckle there. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Not sure if that's a ram or a monster or a Dreadnok logo. Got the gold chains that wrap around there. Knife sheath in the back. Moving on down to the pants. I really like these knee pants. Got a sheath, I think, for one of the blades that he comes with. And then moving on down to the boots. These look great. I think these are new. I have not seen these before. And one of these has a toe, steel toe that looks like it could definitely mess somebody up. So as far as an aesthetic goes, ZANDAR looks great. I like the gold plate on the hand there. ZANDAR is awesome. So yeah. One more thing to note that I almost forgot. One of my favorite aspects of this figure, and I'm crediting some of the reviews that I've already watched on this figure, is underneath the bandana, the paint tattoos continue, but more importantly, they added a scar for a slit throat. I mean, if you know anything about me, I love when the Classified team builds on the lore. There's no comic or story that ZANDAR got into some sort of skirmish with the wrong crew and, you know, survived his throat being slit. But the fact that they included this, it really puts this figure over the top for me. Just kind of creating that more mystery and lore. Like, what happened? How did he survive? What crew was he involved with? What battle was he involved with? So yeah, I think that's something that has to be pointed out. Kudos to the team over at Hasbro for including something like that. Getting into articulation, more of what we've seen with the classified. I know some people wanted to know with the pauldrons how far his shoulders can come up, and yeah, there might be some articulation that's inhibited because of that. So I think that could be a complaint or an issue for some people. I like the way the pauldrons look. For me, it's not going to bother me too much, but I'm sure it might bother some other people. We've got the ab crunch there, rotation at the waist. He can do a really good split there. He has great hand-to-hand combat skills, so having that ability is good for the figure. Double hinged elbows, double hinged knees, rotation at the calf there, and then rocker ankles. So yeah, we've got that nice hinge at the wrist, where you can get some nice cool posing with the guns and the knives. And then his head can look pretty far down, and then slightly inhibited. No, actually pretty decent range of motion, considering he has the longer hair that's flowing. Getting into the accessories, first we have this backpack, which has some like padding there, and then some harpoons or spears there, arrows for his harpoon gun. They do not remove, but they are there. And then we've got this peg that can port in the back. Looks decent. We've not seen that before, so that's cool. We've got a pretty cool pistol there. We've got this really nice medieval looking blade. I like that. I think that looks cool. Very, very Dreadnok, very ZANDAR. Speaking of blades, we have one more like hatchet looking blade. I like that a lot. Very unique. I think we've seen this before. It's got the silver painted on the blade. And last but not least, we've got this pressurized harpoon gun, which looks really cool. I've not seen this. Looks very high tech, very dangerous and violent. And here's ZANDAR with his backpack, his pistol, and the holster, blades, and the sheaths there. So he looks really cool, all geared up. All right, now here is the Dreadnok ZANDAR Zartan family. We've got Zartan, the Retro Collection Zartan on the left. We've got ZANDAR in the middle, and then we've got Zarana all the way on the right. Brothers, two brothers and a sister there, the family. And these three look really, really good together. This is very much like a seamless fit. He goes right in with his family there. Love the way that looks. And here he is with the three of the classic Dreadnoks, Ripper, Torch, and Buzza. And again, really fits in seamlessly with these guys. They've really been building out the Dreadnok team well, and it continues with ZANDAR. And now here is ZANDAR, last but not least, with the larger of the Dreadnoks that have been released. We've got Naugahyde and the Road Pig. And sorry if I sound like a broken record, they look great together. Here's a final shot of our Dreadnok team assembled here. I think what they've done with the entire team is really, really cool. I know I'm not the only one that's a big fan of these characters, not just from the cartoon, but in the comics, but also this classified line. They're really making these guys cooler than they already were, being very dystopian, Mad Max, Road Warrior type characters, the more rambunctious of the Cobra allegiances, but very much some of the most fun characters for sure. Let me know what you all think of ZANDAR and the rest of the Dreadnok line in the Classified series. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and a subscription, and we will catch you on the next episode.